Hello everyone, thank you for being here. So for today's activity, we are from Group 1 going to explain or present the research that we already done in the last couple of weeks. But before we start the explanation, I want to introduce the member of our group. The first one is Andanova Chairunisa, and then Octavia Pratiwiresal, Cara Octaviana, Devi Aspiana Balpas, and then the last one is gonna be me, Andi Robia. So for the first part of the report will be explained by Andanova Cherunisa.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ananda Nova Cherunisa, and in this video I will talk about abstract and introduction in our thesis. And as you can see on the PPT, this is an abstract that we made. Jadi ini abstrak yang telah kami buat. Seperti yang kita tahu, abstrak merupakan sebuah rangkuman yang mencakup semua isi di dalam tesis tersebut. Di dalam abstrak ini kami telah menentukan 5 keyword berdasarkan penelitian yang telah kami lakukan, yaitu pola interaksi guru dan murid di kelas. Keywordnya adalah research methodology, qualitative research, pola interaksi guru dan murid yang mencakup comment, review and suggestion, investigator triangulation, dan coding. Saya lanjut ke bagian introduction-nya. Di introduction ini kami membahas tentang tujuan kami melakukan penelitian ini. Jadi di chapter selanjutnya akan dijelaskan oleh teman saya.
Alright, talking about chapter 2, this is about literature review. So in this chapter, I put some information that related to our topics and also talking about previous study. So in the first point, I put definition of interaction. The second one is talking about interaction between teacher and students in the classroom. The third one is teacher comment. Why? Because di kelas yang kita observe, yang kita lakukan research terhadap kelas itu, guru di kelas itu banyak sekali mengeluarkan komen. Jadi saya rasa ini berhubungan dengan hasil penelitian kita. And the last one is teacher feedback. So teacher feedback in the classroom might be the activity of reviewing or giving suggestion in the classroom to students. So we also see that the teacher in the classroom is also give a suggestion. There is a suggestion and a review about the students' activity in the classroom. So the last point in this chapter is review study. So as I know, in this point we talk about the previous research or the other researcher that have same topics or related topics to our topic. So I put Nita Herliani research in Bandung. Her research are to identify the patterns of classroom interaction between students and teacher, and she wanted to know whether the class or the interaction is teacher dominate or student dominate. So I thought this research is related to our topic, so I put it in previous study point. Okay, thank you so much. The next point will be presented by Sarah Octaviana.
Next is chapter 3 is about research methodology, and in this chapter we talk about designs, participants, data collection technique, instrument, data analysis technique, and the last one is triangulation. For the first one is design. The data in this research is use qualitative method because the research, or based on our paper, we want to analyze interactions between students and teachers in the classroom. Dan juga berhubung kelas kita mengambil mata kuliah Qr sama Qda dalam semester ini, jadi kita menerapkan dalam mini thesis ini. And second is participants. The research study involves students in SMP Qr-Qda Surabaya 7th grade as a participant in this research. And third is data collection technique. The data in this research was from YouTube that was given by our lecturer, and the data in this research through some technique like observations, analysis, and open coding. And next is instrument. The instrument is used in the study is a video or a video YouTube, and through the video research method transcribe and then analyze the information that what the teachers and students talk about, or what the main point they talk about in the class. And the next is data analysis technique. I'm not really sure about this part. The data in this research through a few steps like observations, analysis, categorize, and coding. Like we do the observation on this video. Like pertama kita nonton dulu videonya, amati apa saja yang mereka lakukan, maksudnya apa saja yang mereka bahas dalam kelas. And then the second we make a transcribe. Untuk lebih jelasnya kita buat transkrip, jadi kita dapat poin-poin apa saja yang mereka bahas dalam kelas. Setelah itu kita kategorikan, mana misalnya yang menanyakan kabar, menanyakan or like memberikan pujian kepada siswanya. And the last one is triangulations. Based on the paper or PDF that we read is from Veronica A. Thurmans. There are 5 types of triangulations. First is data sources triangulations, investigator triangulations, methodological triangulations, theoretical triangulations, and then the last one is data analysis triangulations. And based on the concept of this research and the definitions of the triangulations, the triangulation that's suitable for our research is investigator triangulations. And why we choose triangulation investigator? Because a research method has more one observer, interview, recorder, or a data analysis in the study. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, so in this part of the presentation, I'm going to talk about the discussion relating to the topic of the paper. So it is basically about the communication that is happened among the students and also the teacher in the class. And we divide it into 4 types, which are review, suggestion, definition of vocabulary and pronunciation, and command. For the first one, the review. So basically, review or reviewing hold the idea of the teacher asking a question to the students to make sure whether the students already understand what they have explained or not. So it is basically reviewing what the students understand for in the subject. And the video is recorded and it is already transcribed, and we also put the transcript and the transcript in the paper.
And reviewing, as in this case, giving the question to the students, is necessary because it allows the teacher to know how far the students' comprehension towards the subject. So that's for the review. And now for the suggestion. So the suggestion hold the idea of giving an idea or a plan in order to achieve a certain goal, and we also give the transcript in the paper. And the suggestion is needed. We believe that suggestion is needed to help the students to understand more about the knowledge regarding to the subject. A suggestion also might help the students to achieve several understanding with a new way besides of studying. And that's for the suggestion. And now for the definition of vocabulary and pronunciation, that is actually the thing that is explained by the teacher. So it is mostly the material from the teacher. And as it might sound, it is definitely vocabulary and pronunciation that is given by the teacher in order to build an understanding about vocabulary and pronunciation in students' comprehension. And we also give the transcript and in the paper. And in fact, this part is nearly has a close purpose of reviewing the subject. Jadi sebenarnya isi transkripnya hampir mirip sama reviewing, karena di review itu kan nanya ulang tentang apa yang sudah dipahami sama muridnya. Dan kalau yang di definisi dan vocabulary ini, definisi vocabulary dan pronunciation ini, pertanyaannya kurang lebih mirip. Jadi vocabulary, jadi kurang lebih pertanyaannya kayak vocabulary itu apa sih Akbar gitu. Jadi it's almost the same. That is why we say that it is nearly has a close purpose of reviewing the subject. The difference is only that this category hold the purpose a lot more significant to only a matter of the definition of vocabulary and pronunciation. And that is for the definition of vocabulary and pronunciation. And now for the command. The command, as it may sound, is an order that is most likely to be given by the authority. In this case, the one who holds the power of authority in class is the teacher. We also put the transcript in the paper. And we believe that command in the class is needed to give the students the capability of fulfilling their responsibility. In this case, is doing the task that is given by the teacher in this class. So that was the discussion for this presentation. Now let's move to the next, which is the conclusion that will be explained by Yerobia.
So in this part, I'm going to give you the conclusion that we concluded based on our research report. So we concluded that the teacher and the student were aware and understand that the interaction in classroom is really important for the learning process to be effective. But sometimes it is not always like that. Students who lack vocabulary usually will not participate in classroom interaction when they hear words that they do not understand. So it's really important for the teachers to understand their student vocabulary comprehension before giving them comment, review, and suggestion in English class. It's also worth to be noted that the classroom interaction can be happening when the teachers give the students some interactive activity. For the teachers to think what is the best interactive activity that can be given to the students and what interactive activity that fits to their competence. So with all of that, it will conclude the presentation or the explanation on our research report. And with all of that, thank you.